All right, darling. What's after this now? What's next?
History is a drag.
We need some kind of music. I'm going to put this chunky ass smoothie down. I can't talk because I'm constantly chewing fruits and dates. All right, kids, we are starting a new segment. Thank you. Your applause always makes me happy in my pants. We're starting a new segment. It's called History is a Drag, where we talk about history. And that's it. And it's hilarious because I'm in drag. Now, I've got some notes here, all right? Since it's Do It for the 90s, we're going to talk about the 1790s, the 1890s, and the 1990s. Can you believe it? You're about to learn at a drag show. All right, here we go. This is very exciting. The 1790s. What a shit show. What a shit show of a decade. What was going on? What were people wearing? Oh, my God, they look terrible. Look at them. You know, he's got socks up to his knees. Her tits are hoisted. Well, quite like mine, actually. That looks nice. You know, they had to wear hats because they didn't have sunscreen. Oh, my goodness. Look at this. Look at the buckles on the shoes. And look at how many layers the ladies had to wear. That's just too many layers. Too many layers. Unless it's a delicious breakfast biscuit. I don't want all those layers. All right? That's not flavor. All right. What's next? What's next? Okay, so this is very interesting. George Washington. He was the president, yeah. And this is a register of all the people he owned. Yeah, wow. He loved slaves. Look, those are all the slaves he owned. Right there. Well, there's the second page of slaves right there. Oh, okay, there's the third page. But it can't. All right, there's 4 pages of slaves, but you know he can't have more. All right, 5 pages full of slave names, people he owned, you know, told him what to do. That's it. Only 5 pages. All right, 6. Jesus Christ, George. George Washington owned a lot of people. 120 slaves personal. Was that another one?
Yeah. 8 pages.
It's terrible, George Washington. You're terrible. Yeah, a lot of people owned 120 people, and then he had over 200 more people working on the farm, but he didn't own them. Oh, God, it was just awful. And then he died in 99, and instead of giving the slaves away, making them free, which is what he should have done, he gave them to Martha. He made Martha do it. The man made his wife choose. What a prick. All right, this is an advertisement for one of the slaves who ran away. And he tried to get her back, but he didn't. Good for her. Her name was Ona Judge. Work, Ona. I'm glad you got away, honey. All right, also, John Adams. He was president in the 1790s. He didn't own a single person. Only founding father who didn't own people. Isn't that terrific? John Adams. We like him, all right? French Revolution was also happening. You know, it wasn't all fun and games like this picture of Les Miserables. It was a horrible time. French Revolution. Oh, and it was the decade of death, disease, and what else? Was there a horrible thing?
Slavery.
And slavery, yeah. But wasn't there or was that in the 1800s?
I don't know. They all suck.
Yeah, it sucked. There was a depression. It was a terrible decade. Moving on. 1890s. Look, this has to be better, right? It's got to be better. 100 years, we progressed. All right. Now, this was later coined as the gay 90s. But in 1920, they coined the 1890s as the gay 90s because everyone was having fun. Look at these fashions. They're on bicycles. They're playing games. Look at this sporting clothes. Look, that was football before they changed it. Look at these ladies just lounging. They might as well be in bathing suits. Very scandalous. Very scandalous. Now, are these certain people, or these are just gorgeous pictures you found?
Wonderful people.
Look at these. Look at how gorgeous they look. Now, what else do we have here? This is the Gibson girl. Remember her? Yeah, no, that's right, because you're not over 100 years old. She was used in a lot of advertisements. You know, obviously for white people. Yeah, yeah, which is really the only people that were advertised to. You know, by the white people. All right, what else? Oscar Wilde. Oh no, who's this? This is
the first Irish immigrant who came to Ellis Island.
Oh, this is the first Irish immigrant to come to Ellis Island in 93.
Mm-hmm. In 92 it opened.
In 82 it
82.
opened.
92.
This is 82.
That's wrong.
He's wrong, folks! 92. This lady came through Ellis Island. Good for you. What were they doing till then? You just ran onto the shore?
They had other places down at the tip of Manhattan.
Oh,
but they weren't as nice.
They had other places on the tip of Manhattan that weren't as nice. You know, I've seen a few tips that weren't as nice. I'll tell you, and Ellis Island is like the giant black cock of entryways into the U.S. It's perfect. It's perfect. All right, so then also Oscar Wilde. Do we have pictures of Oscar Wilde? Of course. Yeah, because he is so fabulous, and he was British, of course, and he released The Picture of Dorian Gray and The Importance of Being Earnest in the 1890s. Isn't that great? Except he also was imprisoned. Yeah, he was put into prison for being a homosexual. Yeah, that's sad. That's real sad. Sorry, Oscar. Oh, but he sure did suck a mean cock and write a mean play, didn't he? Look at that jaw. You could tell he could just loosen that and not let it back up until Easter. Good for you, Oscar. All right. Wonderful. What else do we have for the 1890s? Anything?
Nothing too exciting.
New York City's established?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. New York City, 5 boroughs. You can't beat it. The 1890s. 1898. Yeah, and you see that spot right there on the bottom? That's where coronavirus is. Yeah, right there, Fire Island. Wonderful, good job. All right, now the 1990s, the most important decade of my life, because this is when I was in school. Yeah. And it was wonderful. Now, here we go, President Clinton in office, all right? And look at that lady next to him that nobody likes. Yeah, and then this is what we looked like. Yeah, look, that's me right there. And that's my sister right there. And that's a picture of me. You know, after tanning was very popular in the 90s, and in some circles so was blackface. And then this is my best friend, Mariah Carey, right there. See? Yeah, I was a famous TV star in the 90s. Look, oh, 2 of my favorites, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Saved by the Bell. Fabulous. What great shows. You're never going to be able to recreate shows like this with a laugh track and actually get people to watch them. No. All right, fabulous. Now, we also had, you're going to have to put the thing on for me because I don't.
All right.
Can you go to the next slide? Yeah, look, it's Janet Jackson. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, she was nasty, all right. She's the reason that I became a dancer. Yeah. You want to see me do a split? Oh, God, that was fabulous. Yes. Yes, Janet Jackson, the Velvet Rope Tour. Oh, I remember seeing that and thinking, God, I wish I could move like that. But I can't. So I put on a dress, and here I am. Wonderful. Now, this was a very important moment, of course. Ellen came out. Yeah, very important for me. Little gay, little homosexual schwa in Kentucky. And Ellen came out and said that they were gay. And I thought, well, if he can do it, so can I.
Susan, I'm gay.
Oh, that is just wonderful. Thank you so much, Ellen, for coming out. Alan DeGeneres. I love him. Love him. Great. And then, of course, the most important moment in the 90s, Britney Spears came out with her hit single, Baby One More Time. Yeah. Oh, I love it. Let's hear it for History is a Tag.